Hi, my name is Susana Rodríguez Gomez. I am a student Bachelor of Degree in Foreign Language with emphasis in English in the University UNAD. I am developing this video of the course Material Design, Task 1, the role of the material designer, with the teacher Diana Costanza Cruz. And the purpose of the video is create or give answers for the following questions. The first is, what was the conception of the materials development decades ago? The development of materials of 50 decades ago was based on the development of the production of different learning resources to illustrative methods, antiques or theoretic. The teachers only based in the books, in the decks, in the table, but don't significant learning, only theoretical teaching. The next question is, what does development materials demand from the teachers? Give at least 6 demands and explain them. The teaching work is very demanding. It requires a conscious analysis of the way in which teaching is going to be developed. Analyze the objectives, the learning styles, the preference and expectation of the students. Demand that they conscientiously develop the following demands. 6 demands and explanation. The first is able to view students as a unique holistic individuals. It's very important because it's an afford to teach and see the needs in each one students. Next, encourage the learning process of the facilitators, avoiding their frustration. The fun to help in his frustration of the learning process is fun to see the making motivation in the learning process, help the student, and show the fun to acquire and fostering satisfaction. And the fun to without frustration is encouraging his capacities, each one, and respecting their limitations and emotions. The next is willing to spend time teaching while the latter. It's an effort to create a relaxing and tranquility environment and feel confident in the process, in the learning process, because the teacher have tranquility environment and the students feel happy to learn. Next, to minimize difference and maximize similarities between students. It's necessary create an environment without competitive or compare the process of the learning. It's necessary create a space without marginalizing and start understand the fun to learn more slowly in different cases. The next is ready to innovate in your teaching practice. It's necessary the adaptability, the creativity, the flexibility, and the innovation is ready to innovate. The next is willing to make teaching decision. It's necessary to take this decision because it's an effort to base his principles impact learning. It's an effort to create a learn conscious and subconscious because have an order and have a good process to learn. The next is less eager to highlight what should not have been done. It's necessary don't create speed to learn, to teach. It's necessary way the fun to speak only explain only topic but very well teaching. It's necessary don't running to teaching to only seeing the theoretical form. No, it's better only teaching and create confidence environment to learn and to teach. The next question is, what are the components of creating and adaptation didactic learning materials? Between the components of the creation and adaptation of the teaching materials, there is a sequential order that allows creating innovation and adaptability in classes. Components of creating and adapting didactic learning materials. First, needs assessment is necessary analysis to needs of the group according to sociocultural, cognitive, and age group. Next, set goals and objectives. It's necessary create these objectives because it's necessary since it's focus and give it direction in the learning and significant form to explain without frustration. Next, conceptualize the content, design, and study program. It's necessary in place development a sequential order and form to development his teach because it's necessary analysis before the needs of the students and create the significant learning. Next, selection and development of materials and activity is an form to apply the before point is an form to applying this meaningful teaching or learning because it's according their abilities, interests, and expectations in the and incorporation confident in their capacities. Organization of content and activities. It's necessary this organization because the teacher are always thinking in his limitation, their possibilities, they using the innovation and the creativity. And the final resource and limitation is necessary create a space without technology or methodologistics and create creativity and apply the forms different forms or methodologies, didactic methodologies with materials to teach with the creativity. And the final question is, in your opinion, what is the principal role of the teacher when designing language learning materials? The more important role is to be a guide for innovative development of learning where he creates comfortable, trusting, and relaxed environment, allowing him to adapt his way of teaching to the needs and abilities in the groups and individual way. Thanks for the attention.